What's going on today, YouTube? Got my homeboy Timbo here, my little brother Luke. Today we're discussing our favorite anime characters. Everybody knows mine's Vegeta, man. Most badass character in anime history. But anyway, who's yours?
I'm going with Meruem from Hunter x Hunter. I think he was by far the best villain. That's considered the best arc, first of all. And his character is, the way it develops over the course of the arc is just one of the best I've ever seen. And he spent the entire arc stomping anybody who came close to him. That's me.
So I'm gonna have to go with, I already got him tatted on my arm, so y'all should see that. Kenpachi. Kenpachi's a rock from Bleach. Favorite character, one of the most beast characters in the world of anime. He's basically unstoppable. He's a monster of men. And every battle that he fights, he just goes in raw power. Only captain that didn't know his Zanpakuto name and still was captain level. Beating other captains, beating other enemies, just going flat out beast mode.
See, like that's Vegeta, bro. Like I said, most badass character, and then on top of that, just his story, man. He's got, hands down, like I've said in the video before, he's got the best story in Dragon Ball Z, dude. Going from just planet getting destroyed by Frieza, becoming a slave for Frieza, dude. And you know, I know he's always chasing Goku, but he's actually beat Goku twice, man. In all honesty, like, you look at that very first fight, everybody wants to say, well, he had to go grade 8. Well, Goku had to go Kaioken, so what's wrong with Vegeta using a transformation?
He won that fight.
He won that fight. In the second fight, okay, Goku could have went Super Saiyan 3, but he didn't.
He didn't have enough time to.
Exactly. So, I mean, that's mine, man. Like, hands down, just... And then just way you see him evolve in Super, becoming a dad, you know, like the way... You see him do it at the end of Dragon Ball Z, but it's like he's more of a family man now. And he still fights to protect everything now, you know, in Super. Whereas in Z, man, like, at first he was just fighting for himself, man. So, that being said, man, like, the guy's just hands down the best anime character ever, the most badass. And, yeah, go ahead, man, explain more.
Yeah, Meruem, he starts out, he's the king of the ants. He's this massively intelligent, massively powerful, the most powerful in the series, honestly. And he comes out just completely looking down on humans. Through his arc, he goes, he calls all the smartest players of every game up to his palace, and whenever they lose, he kills them. And he just goes through that, and then eventually he meets his match in one of the games. They do that, and as they go on, he starts to develop this sort of respect for humans. But even with that, he's still got this split between his ant side and his human side. And even with, in the end, in his last battle with Netero, which was the top dog of the Hunter Association, Netero put up a good fight, but he even stomped him in that. And he was the one that was trying to talk him out of it, too. The villain was trying to talk the hero out of a battle, because that's just how his character went. So, I think he's a really interesting character.
Go ahead, man.
With Kenpachi, your first introduction is when Ichigo tries to invade the Soul Society. When I first seen him, I was like, this guy right here, I can tell he's gonna be one of my favorite characters. So keep going on in all his battles. Like, he doesn't underestimate his opponent. He's just looking for a good fight. And like, I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all because in the Thousand with Blood, you learn so much more about Kenpachi. Like, this man was such a beast, they had to stop teaching him Kendo. Because they said, if he learns to have perfect Kendo, we can't control him. They didn't want to control him. They did not want him to be that hot strong. He was damn near, I say, in my opinion, he's head captain level, like. And then all the guys that follow him, there's one dude, Kaku. He's strong enough to be a captain on his own. But they were like, why don't you want to be a captain? He said, nah, I want to follow Kenpachi into death. I want to be by his side as his lieutenant till the day I die. And that's how his squad is 100% loyal to him. They will follow that man into any battle. And all he tells them is, stay out my way or you will get killed. But he teaches his students and he teaches his squad. His squad is mostly about strength and never underestimate your opponent. And no matter how strong the opponent is, still fight until your dying breath. And that's one quality about him that I love. Like all his battles, from watching him in the Iran cards, Thousand Red Blood Art, even some of the filler battles, all his battles, you just be sitting there in awe. Even when you think he's gonna lose, he pulls out some shit out his ass and he just shows you why he's still the strongest captain. That's one man down, one of my favorite characters right now.
I feel you on that one. But see, another thing about Vegeta, dude, I feel like he's the standard for pretty much any other character in anime, like, that's always chasing the main guy, you know? Like, look at Bakugo chasing Deku, you know? Like, everybody, like, you know, a lot of people compared Sasuke to Vegeta. Like, he's pretty much that standard, you know? And then, like, Vegeta gives the best motivational speeches, man, of anybody. Like, the best one to me, man, out of all of them, is whenever Boppity just tried to take his mind. Like, you remember that?
Classic, yeah.
Dude, that was just, that one right there was great, man. And then you got the one, the Belmod. Whenever he gave that speech to him, he's like, would you bet your life on it, you know?
Yeah.
And like he said, 48 minutes is all we was given for this tournament. And you just seen what we've done as Saiyans, dude. Like, his speeches are just amazing.
One of my favorite speeches by Vegeta is when he was talking to Gohan when they was in Bibidi's hideout. He was talking to Gohan. He said, how you go from the strongest Saiyan to this pathetic person? Because you neglected your training.
Yes, and he said, look at all, he said, the strongest is the one that makes it out of here. He said, look at your friends, Piccolo and Krillin. They turned to stone because they were weak.
Even Goku couldn't really disagree with him. He was like,
nah. He said, don't be so hard on me. But then you look at, that's like I said, the same speech about earlier. Like I said, there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps. His pride. Dude, that was just awesome. And then even then, whenever Goku and Vegeta was in the ring together and Gohan and the Kai was there, and you know, he said, what's it matter? You know, he was talking about why they fight. What's it matter? Why is it such a big deal? And he said, to you, he said to Gohan, he said to you it means nothing. But to a warrior, it means everything. So, man, hands down, dude. Like I said, man, Vegeta is just the standard for everything, man. To me, like, just that character, it birthed a lot more. But I know you, out of probably all three of us, man, I think you know the most about anime, dude. Man, I think you're going to have to do a top 10 character list one day, man.
I will. I got y'all. I was watching anime from the Toonami days when it came on Cartoon Network. The Adult Swim, so I remember a lot of anime.
You don't remember all that one. He's only 18, so I don't think he really remembers those days.
There's a lot of anime in my head. I'm talking about from Gundam to the original Gundam to Hell.
So you don't remember that stuff.
There's so much anime I don't watch.
But I'm going to leave it at that. Like and subscribe to the channel, man. I'll see y'all later.